Hi, this is Brunch with Brian. It's your home investing live stream where you need to be every day at this time, every weekday. This is the spot to be, the place to be, where you get positive, great real estate investing training, home investing training, plus positive mindset, the law of attraction, using the law of attraction to your benefit. It's World Picture Day today. So I'm going to talk about pictures. Pictures are a huge part of your business, actually, and a big part of your life. In fact, if you think of most people in your life and you just like picture them in your mind, usually you think of one of the pictures that you have of them that you imagine. So we really see the world and remember the world in pictures. That's why pictures are so important in your social media. So when you're doing social media posts, I want you to have good pictures. What do they say? What's the saying? Right? Somebody write in that saying about pictures. What are they worth again? So yes, I said World Picture Day. And your very first picture that you're going to take that's important for your business is your bio picture. We talk about your home investor bio, your home investor biography that you're posting across social media. We're going to be talking about social media at this upcoming global publishing event. If you guys are interested in our social media system, if you know we have one of those, we do. So let us know if you're interested in that. But we're going to do a talk on that at the summit coming up. So you need the very first picture you need. Now, this should be a professional picture. Men, you should probably wear a tie. You don't absolutely have to. You could probably wear a nice collared shirt, but you have to look real professional. If you were going to wear a nice collared shirt with a jacket, that would be very professional. You decide on this, but I want you to look professional. I wear a jacket and tie in my bio picture. Lynette wears a nice jacket and some kind of a blouse. Or a dress, ladies, however you look professional. Now, here's the thing. I want one professional picture and one casual picture. And they're both going to be in your Facebook banner. The casual picture should be you and the kids and the dogs, and you're a nice person. Kids and dogs love you. Okay, that's a good picture. And then if you don't have kids or dogs, just borrow the neighbors. Or you know what I'm saying here. I want you to look friendly. Okay, and then the other one, you should look real professional. And I guess you could maybe look too professional for some websites. And that's the thing in social media. Nextdoor is more of a really casual, very informal stream. And, people tend to post very more casually and, so it's not such a formal website. Now, if you go to LinkedIn or Meetup or some of these other sites, they run them much more professionally. It's much more business-like. So you almost have to have two different tones. That's why you have these two different pictures. One real professional. Remember, have a nice neutral background, not too bright background. So get a nice bio picture for you. One casual, one professional. Then you're going to take a lot of house pictures as you go along. And this is a big question. Do you get pictures taken by a professional if you have a house to sell? And I will tell you, and I may be disagreeing with other people, some pictures you go on Zillow and they're terrible. And they actually do the house disservice. They actually make you less excited to go see the house. Now, if that's the kind of pictures you're going to take, I would say never take your own pictures. However, I will tell you that some people have a general flair for knowing how to take a picture and can take some relatively attractive pictures. And the cameras these days on your phone are so sophisticated and so highly technical. You get some pretty good pictures yourself. And sometimes, I'm just telling you, it's a time thing sometimes, and it's a money thing. If you can have a professional photographer that you already know who takes great pictures, or if you want to find somebody and they don't charge too much, remember, some of these houses in this market, they're sold before you get the listing on Zillow. So, I mean, this may be an unnecessary expense right now. However, if it turns into more of a real, buyer's market where people can pick and choose, then you're going to have to maybe push the pictures a little bit more. But I've seen some very good pictures where you're looking at the pictures and you're wondering, now, did they have a professional photographer or did they just take those pictures themselves? And a lot of those are ours. So if I look at ours, I say, okay, those are good enough to look almost like they could be professional. Remember, there's one little feature too that you can use on your camera that's cool. There's a lot of camera tips. Lynette has a whole thing about phone tips. But one of the tips on your camera is the one, it's called profile. And you take that, you press that button there, and then the background blurs out. So the picture looks a lot more professional. Just trust me on this. Just try it a couple. Portrait. It's called portrait. So try that. And if you've never used it again before, you're going to be shocked. Take a picture of yourself, even a selfie, with the background behind you, and you'll be surprised how cool that looks. So that's my thoughts on whether or not to get house pictures professionally done or not. Ongoing posts, when you're doing your ongoing posts, like you're posting regularly into some groups and some next door and other places. And when you're doing these posts, a lot of people will just make a typed in post. How much does that gain interest and attention versus a picture with the post? So I tend to say anytime you're making a post, you want to try to have a picture with it because that really gets the interest. And sometimes, I'm telling you, if you want to get popular on Nextdoor, take pictures of stuff around the neighborhood. Like, look at this tree that fell over, or look at this car crash, or look at this, these wild animals walking across the street, or something like that. So, but pictures are great. Pictures really capture the moment. If you didn't have pictures of some moments, it would be like lost forever. But now it's like a moment in history. Like when that sailor coming home from World War II is kissing that girl in New York, right? That's a symbolic capture of that moment. So I want you to capture the important moments in your life and in your business. And this is an important thing because I did not do this and I wish I would have. Try to take a picture of yourself in front of all the houses you buy. I really wish I would have done that. That would be fun to have. It would have been a big hassle, but we couldn't have done it on our deals at a distance. But do what you can, to take your pictures of yourself and put yourself in the pictures. If you're doing social media postings and stuff with pictures, get yourself in the pictures. Don't just take a picture of a house. Get you in front of the house and get yourself more involved in the pictures. That's important. You're trying to bond with people through your social media. And if it's just a picture of a house, it's just a picture of a house. But it's a picture of you standing in front of the garage and pointing at something. All of a sudden, it's like you are teaching them something, or you're in there, or you're becoming memorable. Pictures can be so memorable because most of us are very visual. And if I tell you the Grand Canyon, some picture in your mind pops up. It's actually a picture I took of the Grand Canyon is the picture that pops up for me. You can even go nuts with pictures and do drones and stuff, guys. We did some really cool drones. So in honor of World Picture Day, I think I might post some pictures, some cool pictures from Salmon Falls on our Facebook page today that we took. Some really nice pictures. And also, this is my last tip on pictures. Don't just post any pictures, especially your profile picture, just straight off your camera. Run it through, and there's picture editing software everywhere. There's Microsoft, photo editor. There's photo editors. There's always every laptop comes with some kind of photo editing, and so there's always a way for you to adjust two things. Okay, if you want the photo, and this is probably why our pictures look very professional a lot of times, and you can't tell that it's not a professional picture, because we do this last step of picture adjustments. Now, mostly the adjustments, if it's too dark, make it a little lighter. That's a pretty obvious one. If it's too light, make it a little darker. Okay, that's pretty obvious. The more refined one is contrast. Sometimes different people call it different things. Some programs call it shadow or, different things, but usually it's just called contrast, and you want to make it more contrasty. So the black should be blacker. That makes it look more professional. The black should be blacker, so make it more contrasty a little bit. And I mean, go super contrasty. Most of these are like a toggle, or not a toggle switch, but a bar, you know, adjustable. So go all the way and make it look super contrasty, and then go sliding all the way back and kind of find the right medium there. And then the last thing is saturation. So that's how much color that is in the picture. And you almost always want to increase the saturation. You know, I can give you some numbers, but depending on what program you're using, it won't mean anything to you. We use Canva a lot for quick, dirty photo editing. It's a great program. Canva is probably how you should build your Facebook cover photo. And if this, talking about pictures here, if that's the thing that's holding you up from doing your Facebook is you don't have good cover photo, get going. Come on, pictures are really important. All you're doing with the pictures there is a professional picture of you, a casual picture of you, a couple pictures of some houses, your USPs, your phone number, and your logo. Okay, so that's all that's up there, and it's only a couple of pictures of you. And yes, you got to go out and get these pictures. If you do not have a really good picture of you looking super professional, that should be on your business card. That should be on maybe other marketing materials, but every social media chance you get, you're putting out your profile picture. So that's a lot. I talked a lot about pictures. Pictures are real important to this business, and so that was kind of wide ranging on a lot of ways that you're going to use pictures. You know, I have a really cool picture I wanted to show you earlier this week. Look at this. It was True Love Forever earlier this week, actually on Tuesday. That's me and Lynette on a rooftop in Barcelona. So that's a really cool picture that captures something. I wrote this little poem for Lynette, To My True Love Forever, because it was Tuesday and it was True Love Forever Day. It says, To my true love forever. I knew it from the first day we met. I was meant to be with you, Lynette. Our lives together are so special and fun. Our two hearts will be forever as one. Your true love forever, Brian. So a nice card, because I want to be a great, warm, loving husband. And that's a big part of doing a little extra like that. So be a great real estate home investor, be a great husband or wife, be great in every way today, and be here for Thursday's Live later today at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, where we will obviously go out in the field and show you another great house. So I will, let's see, I will focus on pictures. That's kind of funny. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. I will focus on pictures. One more time. I will focus on pictures. Yes, and pictures are important in your business. Get those two done right away. A nice casual of you with the dogs and the kids or whatever, and a nice professional one with the nice background. We have a couple of good examples, actually. If you want to go to homeinvestingacademy.com, you can see a couple of good profile pictures of me and Lynette on there. But that, you know, that's just, that really helps with your marketing. So get those pictures done. Awesome. So let's do our breathing. Nice deep breath in. Let it out. Relax your shoulders, neck. Okay, nice deep breath in. Deep. Let it out. Okay, one more. This is invigorating, right, guys? Get you going in the morning. Do at least 2 more of those during the day. Gets you, gets your energy going and gets your mental game going as well. So awesome to see you. We'll see you later today on Thursday's Live. But that's it for Brunch with Brian, your home investing live stream for today. Until I see you next time, keep expecting success, getting awesome training, and taking lots of action. Don't forget, our Taking Action workshop is coming up in 1 month, so sign up for that.